Governor, I think I agree with you that Bobby Romney is the best qualified, or it appears to be the best qualified candidate right now, on the Republican side. I'm an Obama man.
Okay.
But I'd like to understand, and I think maybe you could help me understand why he would try and shame Jon Huntsman for serving as the ambassador to China, as if he had gone over to the enemy after being asked by the president to serve.
Well, listen, I didn't read it the same way you did. I know what you're talking about. I saw it last night. I didn't think he was shaming Jon Huntsman. I think he was pointing out something that is relevant if you're a Republican. That if you've worked for the President of the United States and called him an extraordinary leader, that it's going to be really difficult for you to stand on the stage in October at debates and say he's not fit to be president. And I think what Mitt was pointing out was the difficulty of that pivot for Jon Huntsman, and that Republicans should think about that. We're considering to vote for Jon Huntsman. I didn't read him as saying that it was shameful that he worked for Barack Obama. Just that. And my thought on this, I would be kind of pissed if I were Barack Obama. I mean, I give this guy a job. He's over in China supposedly representing my administration, when you know that the whole time he's, or at least a good part of the time, he's planning to run for president. He's got this thing did not come up organically. That's not the way it works. And all of a sudden he lands back in the United States and there's a presidential campaign all there waiting for him. I'm sure he knew nothing about that when he was over in China. So, I wonder a little bit about Huntsman's integrity. I mean, if you want to work for the president, that's fine. I took an appointment from the president. I'm on the president's advisory commission on trade policy and negotiation. The president asked me to do that. He asked a few Republicans to be on there. I'm on there because I care about trade, and trade's very important to my state and its economy. But it doesn't mute me at all in terms of what I say about the president, as you can tell. And it certainly doesn't, have me writing a note saying you're an extraordinary leader. And if you are thinking about running for president, and you want to be the guy challenging him up on the stage, I think it's a factor to consider. Now, some people may think it isn't, but Romney obviously thinks it does. It is. And I don't think he was trying to shame him, but I tell you, I wonder about Huntsman's integrity. What was he doing in China preparing to run for president? Because this doesn't happen overnight. You don't come back to the United States and all of a sudden wake up one morning and go, oh, look at all these people who are now, putting together my presidential campaign without the permission of the person who's doing that. So I think there's a lot of questions to ask about Huntsman in this whole thing. My issue is not that he worked for the president, but I understand why Mitt thinks it's an issue. My bigger issue is, why was he being disloyal to the president while he was working for him? That's a bigger question. The voters who want to vote for Huntsman should ask themselves.